I am 91 years old. The doctors say I have maybe 4 years left if I am lucky. 4 years. And I need to tell you something that nobody warned me about when I was your age. I made 6 critical mistakes with my retirement that destroyed everything I worked for. 6 traps that seemed harmless at the time, but have left me here at 91, watching my final years slip away in financial stress and regret. I spent 43 years working, 43 years building what I thought was a secure future, and I got almost everything wrong. The worst part, these mistakes are so common, so widely accepted, that millions of people are making them right now without realizing it. You might be one of them. So let me share these 6 retirement traps before it is too late for you. Trap number 1, I believed retirement was about money alone. For decades, I focused only on the numbers. How much did I need to save? What percentage should I put away? Which investments would grow fastest? And yes, money matters. But here is what nobody tells you. Retirement is not primarily a financial event. It is a psychological one. I retired at 65 with what seemed like enough money. But I had not prepared for the identity crisis that followed. For 43 years, I was defined by my work. I was someone. I mattered. I had purpose. Then overnight, I was nobody. Just another old man with nowhere to go and nothing important to do. The money could not fix that emptiness. I watched colleagues retire with less money than me, but with hobbies, communities, relationships, and purpose waiting for them. They thrived. I struggled because I had only planned financially, not emotionally or socially. Trap number 2, I retired too early without understanding what I was retiring to. 65 seemed like the right age. Everyone retired at 65, so I did too. But I was healthy. I was sharp. I still enjoyed my work. And I had not figured out what would replace it. Within 6 months, I was bored. Within a year, I was depressed. I had rushed toward retirement without asking the crucial question, retirement from what and retirement to what now? At 91, looking back, I see that I wasted my healthiest years, those first 10 years after retirement, from 65 to 75, when I still had energy and mobility. I squandered them watching television and playing golf because I had not built a meaningful second chapter. Trap number 3. I underestimated how long I would live. When I planned for retirement, I assumed I might live to 80, maybe 85 if I was lucky. So I structured everything around 20 years of retirement. I am 91 now. That is 26 years since I retired, and my money did not stretch that far. Healthcare costs alone have consumed more than I ever imagined. The medications, the treatments, the assistance I now need. I am not living the golden years I planned for. I am surviving them, watching my resources drain away, knowing I have become a financial burden on my children. People are living longer than ever before, but we are not planning for it. We are not saving enough. We are not preparing for the possibility of 30 or even 40 years of retirement. Trap number 4. I ignored healthcare planning until it was too late. I had health insurance. I thought that was enough. It was not even close. What they do not tell you is that traditional health insurance does not cover most of what you will actually need when you are old. Long-term care, in-home assistance, specialized treatments. These things cost a fortune, and I never planned for them. 2 years ago, I had a fall. could not live alone anymore. Had to move to assisted living. The cost, $7,000 per month. Per month. My retirement savings, which seemed substantial, started disappearing at a terrifying rate. If I had purchased long-term care insurance in my 50s, it would have cost maybe $2,000 per year. I thought that was too expensive. Now, I am paying $84,000 per year out of pocket, watching my children's inheritance evaporate. Trap number 5, I relied on a single income source. My entire retirement plan was built on my company pension and Social Security. That was it. No diversification, no backup plan. And you know what happened? My company went through restructuring. The pension I was promised got reduced, not eliminated, but reduced by 30%. And Social Security. It is there, but it has not kept up with inflation. The buying power of my checks today is significantly less than when I retired. I should have built multiple income streams, rental properties, dividend investments, part-time consulting, anything to create resilience. But I trusted one system completely, and when that system changed, I had no options. Trap number 6, I did not account for inflation over decades. This one is subtle but devastating. When I retired, my pension seemed generous. I calculated my expenses, and I had more than enough. 26 years later, everything costs 3 times what it did back then. But my fixed pension did not triple. It barely increased at all. A grocery bill that was $70 in 1999 is now over $200. Property taxes that were $3,000 are now $11,000. Everything increased except my income. I am essentially getting poorer every single year, and there is nothing I can do about it. I should have invested more aggressively in assets that grow with inflation. Real estate, stocks, anything that had the potential to increase in value over time. Instead, I played it safe with fixed income investments that are now worth a fraction of their original purchasing power. These 6 traps, these 6 mistakes, they have defined my final years in ways I never imagined. I am 91 years old with maybe 4 years left. And instead of enjoying these precious final years in peace and security, I am stressed about money. I am worried about being a burden. I am watching my children sacrifice their own futures to take care of me because I did not plan properly. The cruelest irony, I worked my entire life so I could relax in retirement. But I have never been more anxious than I am right now. So here is what I am begging you to do. Do not wait until you are close to retirement to think about these things. Start now. Build multiple income sources. Plan for living longer than you think. Invest in health care coverage early. Create purpose and community before you retire. Understand that retirement is not just about money. And protect yourself against inflation. I cannot get those years back. I cannot undo these mistakes, but you can avoid them. You have time that I no longer have. Use it wisely, because I promise you, 91 comes faster than you think. And when it does, you want to be ready, not just financially, but emotionally, socially, and practically ready for whatever comes. Learn from my mistakes. Do not let these 6 traps destroy your future like they destroyed mine.